Hey playa, today I want to break down the difference between hanging out with your crush and asking them out on a date. Is there a difference? Are they the same thing? How does your crush view it? I'm going to explain all that right after this.
This is the Just Beats, you're watching the Just Beef.
Now I'm sure some of you are trying to think about this rationally. Hanging out with them might be seeing them in school or spending time with them and their friends, but a date is one-on-one. Spending one-on-one time with them is a date. There's no way to break that down. So can you hang out with your crush one-on-one, or is it always a date? I like to look at it like this. What was your intention in asking them to hang out? Did you ask them to hang out just to spend time with you, to accompany you in doing something? Or do you see it as an opportunity to get to know them better, to qualify them in some way, to see if the two of you are actually close enough and you can actually build on that closeness to create something from it? So if you ask them out and you're not even sure what the two of you are doing, chances are your crush is just as clueless. So your crush is going to have to pick what they think that thing is. If they see it as a hangout, most likely they're going to tell themselves, we're just friends, that's all we're doing right now, I'm only going to see them as a friend, and then going forward, every single time they interact with you, they're going to move you closer and closer to the friend zone. Or they're going to see it as a date. If they do see it as a date, then they're going to have expectations of you as well. And those expectations are going to be even higher. They might be things like, is this person getting close with me, putting their arm around me? Are they joking around a lot with me? Are they really paying attention to the way that I look and the things that I'm saying? If you don't meet that caliber and they think it's a date, then chances are there's not going to be a second one. They're going to immediately write it off and say, hey, I don't really vibe with this person, I'm not going to go on a second date with them. But if you're falling down the friend zone path and they start to see you as only a friend, then yeah, they'll hang out with you over and over and over because they're not expecting anything from it. So you want to make things very, very clear as soon as you ask them out. That doesn't mean telling them that you like them or telling them how you feel right off the bat. I made a video all about why you shouldn't tell your crush how you feel right over here. You can go check it out. But the whole point really is to make the intention clear of what you want from that experience. So how do you make that clear without outright telling them that you like them? Well, the first step is to solidify why you want to spend time with them. That might be saying something like, you're a really cool person and I want to get to know you better. And then you can ask them out on a date. Check out yesterday's video to see what type of date fits best. But the second step really is the key step here. And that is when you are on the date with them, when you're spending that time with them, you're moving up and getting closer to them. You're not just staying stagnant. So many people just stagnate when they're on a date. They spend the entire time just kind of casually talking to the person, not really going into any deep topics, not really doing anything that teases them or flirts with them, but just kind of trying to maintain status quo so the person doesn't get annoyed or things don't get awkward. And when you do things like that, you're showing the person that you're not someone that they really want to date, and you're showing them that, hey, maybe you're better off as a friend, which is not what you want, right? You need to flirt with them, and that might mean complimenting them on the way that they look or on something interesting that they said. You also need to be physically present there. You need to show them that you're not afraid to hold their hand or to put your arm around them, all within reason of what they feel comfortable with. But you need to kind of be present in a romantic way. If you don't bring that to the table, then yes, you're going to start veering down the hanging out path, which is friend zone territory. Now, one little detail that we probably shouldn't overlook is that if your crush flat out asks you, hey, are we on a date? Don't backpedal. Don't say something like, no, we're just hanging out, or no, what do you think it is? Because when you do something like that, when you show that lack of confidence, they're going to immediately put you in that first category, which is hanging out, and think you guys are just friends. Your crush is going to want to see you act confident. And being confident simply means believing in the things that you're asking them to do, believing in yourself, showing them that you actually are going after what you want. That's what true confidence is. And if you don't bring that to the table, then it's not a date at all. And finally, how you choose to end that session with them is going to help them understand way better whether or not you're just hanging out as friends or if you're actually on a date. By saying something like, I really enjoyed the time we spent together today. I feel like I really got to know you and I want to keep learning more about you. So why don't we hang out again next Friday? Let's see if we're both free and I'll contact you tomorrow. By saying something like that, you've solidified for them that you really like them, that you want to get to know them better, and you're already planning the next step. You're not kind of just passively saying, hey, well, that was fun hanging out. Maybe we'll hang out again. Maybe we won't. You're letting them know where you stand, and that is super important. So if you're someone that has spent one-on-one time with your crush and you weren't really sure whether or not you were hanging out or out on a date, leave a comment down below, explain your story, and I'll do my best to give my answer and tell you what I honestly think it was. Also, if you're someone that's never gone on a date before, tap on the playlist right there on the side to watch more videos on how to kind of get that first date going. These videos are really going to help you kind of make those moves happen so you can be your best self and show that to your crush. On that note, guys, I'll catch you tomorrow. As always, love and peace.